This boat captain had been waiting eagerly for the moment. After being banned for over a month, marine traffic has been allowed on Lake Kivu again. It had stopped during weeks of intense fighting between Rwanda-backed M23 rebels and Congolese forces.
We used to leave Bukavu at 7:30, but today we left at 9, which is why we are slightly late arriving in Goma. But the journey went very well.
The Emmanuel is one of the most emblematic boats that ply the waters of Lake Kivu. In Goma, on the other side of the lake to Bukavu, the boat docks to cheers from people waiting on the quay. It was the M23 rebel group that decided to resume marine traffic. Since capturing the city of Goma and then Bukavu, the rebels and their Rwandan backers have taken control of the whole of Lake Kivu. Boats sailing again is a relief for Giselle, who had been stranded more than 160 kilometers away from her children.
I'm happy I'm finally going to see my family. They stayed in Goma during the fighting and I was stuck here. When I heard that the lake transportation was open, I told myself that I had to be on the first journey to leave Bukavu and go to Goma.
Goma and Bukavu, together the two largest cities in eastern Congo, are linked by road, but Lake Kivu remains the safest and fastest route for trade and travel. Bukavu depends almost exclusively on agricultural produce from Goma. That means that during these first crossings, the boat's holds are fully loaded. Goma's motorbike drivers are also happy because they're picking up more work.
It's a real pleasure to be back to business as usual. I was able to transport a lot of goods and customers and run a lot of errands from the port to the town. The fact that the boats were no longer sailing was stressing me out and I was working less.
The port of Goma was full of good humour, but behind the smiles, no one has forgotten the deeply unstable security situation. Clashes between the M23 and government forces have been reported south of Bukavu and much further north in North Kivu's Lubero territory.